Welcome to our Spring Band Concert 2024, a spring concert, the year of the eclipse. Tonight we will have performances by our jazz band, the Symphonic and Concert Band, and the Wind Ensemble. We'll also recognize the class of 2024 seniors, band and guard, and pass out our instrumental department awards tonight. I've always had a lot of time to think about what I'm going to say at our concerts. I definitely never wait till the last minute to sketch out my thoughts. But I was thinking today, about an hour ago, that I feel we really have gotten to know each other through our concerts together. It may seem kind of like a one-way street, because you don't actually talk to me during the concert. Unless you were Mrs. Allen, John's mom. She liked to yell out for John at all the events. I think John is actually working on his doctorate now about dinosaurs, so go John. Anyway, I usually talk a little bit about the concert title and why I picked it. The fall concert was A Night at the Movies, the trilogy, because it was our third concert for that. The holiday concert, do you remember the title? How many R's? 5. 4 R's. It was named Burr because it was cold, and after 17 years, I'm just running out of titles. So, this year's inspiration came from the movie 2001, Space Odyssey. In the opening of the movie, there's an eclipse, right? With a great orchestra piece composed by Richard Strauss. You'll hear that later tonight. So it naturally fit 2024 spring concert. I actually have a title for next year's concert already picked out. Pablo and I were sitting in the office about 2 hours ago and came up with the idea. So remember next fall when you're here, I already picked it out and it's fantastic. So hang on to your seats. Our first selection was Channel One Suite, a piece that Buddy Rich was well known for performing. I originally heard it at a drum corps show in 1986 in Port Huron, Michigan, performed by the Blue Devils Drum Corps, so I've always liked this piece. We had wonderful solos by Brody and Gabe and Maddie. A round of applause for them. Our next selection is Sway, which was made popular first by Dean Martin, and then probably most of us know the Michael Bublé, the Canadian singer version. So this is Sway. This next part was easy to write, literally a copy-paste from last year. In early March, the jazz band participated. I'm laughing at my own jokes, so sorry. In early March, the jazz band participated in the ISMA Jazz Festival on a cold and rainy night this year in Whiteland, in front of a packed cafeteria audience. Once again, I'm cracking myself up. Let's see. In front of a packed cafeteria audience, they received a gold rating from the judging panel. Pause for applause. Congratulations to the group. At the Jazz Festival, the judging panels also recognized soloists for their fine performances. At this year's performance, we had 2 students receive honorable mention for their solos, both Brody Joyce and Kyla Cernier, and they each received a very special blue ribbon. Do you keep track of how many times I almost fall off stage? Hasn't happened yet. Good. Let's see. All right, we have one department award for the jazz band, Louis Armstrong Award. With our departmental awards, each student will receive a certificate, and they also receive a desk plate or a plaque. Tonight, the students will receive their certificates. In your digital program on pages 10 through 13, you can see what those plaques look like in the desk plates. In addition, the student's name is added to a plaque that's permanently displayed in the band room. The Louis Armstrong Award honored outstanding high school jazz musicians. Last year, our recipient was Derek Mood. This year's has been a pleasure to work with, especially this year, Brody Joyce. I asked the saxophones to hold on to my announcements beforehand so I wouldn't forget them, and they were reading them, so they knew that. We're going to finish our first part of the concert with a piece that was actually Emily Bradley's niece's favorite piece when we played it. It's from the Preservation Hall Jazz Band called That's It. Okay, so we had a short song and a long song. It's like, go ahead and clap, it's okay. During our spring concert, we always recognize our senior band and guard members. This year we have 27 senior students to recognize. I would like to introduce those that are able to be with us tonight and have them come up and be recognized. Seniors, if you would come up when I call your name, and if you would start lining up at the far side of the stage, remembering the little blue tape. Shh, blue tape. Can you see the blue tape out there? Good. Pretend it's not there. All right. In alphabetical order. Ethan Bergman. Alex Bordenkecker. Delana Brown. Joe Bergener, who is not with us. I'm sorry, go ahead and clap. Yeah. I forgot my phone and Yo had sent me information. Joe is in a national contest. He left today for, I think it was the East Coast. He'll be there for 4 days participating in a culinary contest, so on a national level. So he's not here today, and we'll recognize him again at our mass band concert that will be at in May 15th. So Joe Bergener. Ashley Clark. Lily Pope. Brer Cup. Reese Fritz. Emery Hatmaker. Memory Hahn. Aaron Hickey. Bailey Hill. Zayden Hoffman. Zach Holbrook. Emily Jackson. Brody Joyce. Maddie Cappy. Dakota Lamphere. Jason White. Lydia Luberto. Emma Maxey. Catherine Tarsney. Elena Miller. Courtney Moss. Noah Finney. Maddie Stillbauer. Dave Slider. The class of 2024. Big round of applause. While we have our seniors up here, I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the students that auditioned for and were selected for the Indiana Band Masters Association All-State Honor Band. We had, out of 8 audition sites, 5 auditions, cutting out. Through live auditions, it's AT&T, I'm sure. Comedy. Open mics are a dangerous thing. I want my $5, but anyway. There were 8 audition sites where they performed live, and we had 4 people that were selected. We had 2 for the honor band, and that was Brody Joyce and Zayden Hoffman. Reese was selected for the All-State Band. And Delana Brown, who was also selected as an alternate. Congratulations. Very talented class. We know we're going to feel the effects of them graduating. They're always welcome to come back and play again. And this, a very talented group, but it might also be one of the tallest groups I've ever really seen. So, for the most part, it's okay. All right, that's enough of that. Great. Have a seat. Before we move on to our other awards, I'd like to take a minute to recognize achievements for concert ensembles. This is also almost another copy-paste. This year, both the combined symphonic and concert bands and the wind ensemble again received all gold ratings at the ISMA Organization Festival held at the middle school. So this is the 17th straight year since I've been here for the concert ensembles to get gold ratings. So congratulations to them. Last year, we saw the return, there's that AT&T again. We saw the return of the sight reading component to the organizational festival, which had gone away for the COVID years. So last year was the first year that every grade had actually done that. It had been gone that long that nobody knew what it was. So it did come back. This year, one thing that was a little bit different, they changed it up a little bit. In the past, you could do everything during a 10-minute period to prepare for the piece except play the instruments. So after talking about it, clapping, thinking through things, asking questions, you had to play it, without playing it at first. And this year they added a part where you could actually play the instruments part of the time or all the time if you wished. And so that was kind of a different feel for that. But once again, they did a very nice job and they received gold ratings for both. So congratulations to them for that. That's somewhat of a high stress thing. I mean, going into it, you're kind of, I don't want to say you're freaking out, but it's not easy. But once you kind of get into it, it's actually fun. But when there's ratings, you always kind of think in the back of your mind. So both groups did a nice job that weekend, and by them receiving those gold ratings, along with everything else we've done this year, we qualified for our 13th All Music Award from ISMA. So that's another great accomplishment for our program. So I think 17 years there is total, so we've been almost all the years. Yeah, round of applause. All right. We have 3 other departmental awards to present tonight. Without showing you. Don't look. Don't look either. Not there. Not there. I didn't plan this very well. Does anybody want to speak? Don't look. Did you look? Our first award is the Quincy Jones Award, which honors students for their creativity and musicianship. It's a pretty straightforward award. Last year's recipient was Morgan Hardy. If you know Morgan, I still have her plaque, so we want to get that to her. No surprise, but this year's award goes to Brody Joyce. Our second award is the Patrick Gilmore Award. The Gilmore Award honors outstanding band students and their achievements and commitment to the band program. Last year's recipient was Gavin McKay. Gavin, are you here? He's been in a lot of things too. So Gavin McKay was our recipient last year, and I think everybody can agree again with this year's recipient, Zayden Hoffman. Last page. Our last, that was not right. I won't take that personally. I think you just hurt our relationship. Our last department award is the John Philip Sousa Award. The Sousa Award is often seen as the pinnacle of high school band awards. Recognizes both individual musicianship and outstanding dedication to the program. Last year's recipient was Luke Foraker. This year's award winner is Maddie Stillbauer. Congratulations to all our award winners and our seniors. Just a quick thought, if in the digital program, it's actually quite long, it's 31 pages, and there are a few things that I'd like to highlight. The first is the Dine to Donate this Saturday at Panera Bread from 4 to 8. They are donating 25% of the profits or proceeds. If you bring in a flyer, it occurs to me that I'm not really sure where the flyer is, so we're going to make sure that we send that out and make that available. You can also do it online. That information is in your program. Also, we are having our kickoff meeting for the 2024 marching band season. We've got a couple of designs. Yes, go ahead. Applause. It's not VeggieTales, just letting you know. It's not VeggieTales. It's not giraffes. No, I didn't. Did you say giraffes? Yeah, I'm being heckled from the front row. I'm not sure if the front row is the best seat in the house, but that's all right. What was I saying? The meeting, it's at 7 o'clock here in the auditorium. We are going to have forms to fill out right on the spot, so we don't have to worry about that later on. We'll give you information about the season, a couple highlights of that. We have saved back some funds for some pants that actually fit. It'll be a new look, it'll be kind of neat. We're looking at a new shoe from Dance Sophisticates that might be similar to what the Drumline is wearing, and it's cheaper. What else? There was something else. Give me a second. I forgot. It's in the program though. So there's actually a link there for an interest form. So if you could, you can just click on that and fill out the interest form with the student information, and that'll give us an idea of who we're kind of looking at as we budget out the school year. So that's Tuesday at 7 o'clock, and we'll start with, Guard has already started with the clinics for the marching season, and the winds and percussion will start soon. What else is in the program? Oh, classes for next year. We are struggling as the state and things just keep changing. We're looking at high school seeming like a 3-year thing. We're adding, co-op opportunities. We have C9, we have AP, ACP, honors, advanced classes that sometimes cause conflicts. So if you can take some time, when I pass out information for incoming freshmen, we kind of have that 4-year schedule to kind of plan out where you might take classes so you can see how you can keep band in your schedule. So maybe parents, if you could talk with your children about what their schedule looks like. Maybe you don't have an idea of what they're doing. So any questions with conflicts, let us know, and we can hopefully help you out with that. I think that's about it. All right. Thanks. I'm regaining my faith in civilization. Thank you. All right, it's time to stop, probably. Thank you for coming tonight. I hope you had a good time. It kind of flies by once it gets started. We're going to finish with two selections. One is one of our favorites called Arabesque by Sam Hazo, and it'll feature Ethan Bergman at the beginning of the piece. And then one of my favorite pieces that I always, as a child, I used to watch a little bit after midnight from Vienna, just like all the kids back here. The Vienna Symphony would always play the Radetzky March with a very famous conductor, and we're going to finish with the Radetzky March. Thank you.